guys, it's Kelsey here. I am by myself this time. I am on vacation at the Fortress of Lewisburg currently. I went through all the fortress and everything earlier. I didn't get any footage of that, but there is a walk called the Ruins Walk that I am doing right now by myself, as you can see. And there is a old graveyard, I guess, of the original settlers, like the 1700s. So I'm doing this, and when I get there, I will show you some footage.
A few moments later.
Hey guys, so I am almost there. I guess it's like an hour walk or something. That's what Buddy told me this morning. When we went to the fortress originally, I was chatting with one of the guys that works there, and he was telling me kind of stories about it. Apparently there's a building in the actual fortified town that is known to be quite haunted. I forget the exact name of the house, but I will look it up later. One of the houses anyway, and he was saying like the spiritual mediums and stuff that they come, they kind of have experiences in that one building. Because of COVID and everything, there's a bunch of buildings we're not allowed in, so that was one of them. But we kind of peeked in the windows and stuff, just to get to see. And I mean, I didn't have any experiences there, so I can't say for sure. But while I was chatting with the gentleman that worked there, he kind of told me about this graveyard that was on this Ruins Walk. So, if I can flip the camera around. Anyway, I'm at the graveyard now. So this is supposedly the original site of where the town was, and kind of the graveyard and stuff. There's not a ton of headstones or anything. Apparently, what is happening because of the erosion and everything, where the settlers were buried, is washing out. So as the coastal erosion and stuff happens, the people are, like, their graves and stuff are being kind of decimated, I guess. So I could walk further up and kind of look back and see the, not caskets, there's no caskets left, but where the caskets were, you can see. So here I am at the graveyard, and yeah, I'll see what I can find. Dedicated to the glory of God and to the eternal friendship of all those whose lives were touched in the colonial Lewisburg, 29th of July 1995, from the General Society of Colonial Wars of the United States of America. So this is the only American monument on Canadian soil to our heroic dead. It's huge. It's like probably 2 stories tall. Like it's huge. I don't know if you can get that from the picture. This is what I was talking about. The water is right here. So I'm in the graveyard right now. There's all these little stones. I don't know if these are headstones or not, but there is quite a few of them. Apparently, if you walk that way out to this point out here, which I'm not going to do right now, apparently you'll be able to see, if you look back, you'll be able to see kind of where the caskets were hanging out. The University of New Brunswick is excavating some of the caskets and stuff, because there's nothing left of them. Like, it's just where they were in the soil. There's another little spot of the graveyard, and then there's a few headstones, so I'm going to go up there and have a look. This one is in memory of Major Israel Newton, who died at the siege of Cape Breton on the 24th day of May, 1745. Whatever that was, I can't read that. It kind of overlooks everything, like it's up on a little bit of a bank, where you're overlooking the memorial and stuff. And there's another one there, and then there's another part of the graveyard over there, so that's where I'm going next. You can see the town of Lewisburg in the background. a walk over that way and just see what I see. I don't think I'm going to go all the way over to the point. I don't think there's really anything over there, but we will have a look. In memory of the American, English, and French soldiers who gave up their lives for their country, 1745 to 1758, erected by the General Society of Colonial Wars in 1936. That's a pretty big one too. Like, I don't know if you can see how big it is from the picture, but that's a lot. So I'm on the beach now. You can see behind where the memorial is. So apparently, when the English first took over this town, they were really upset with how the French were burying the dead, because it was a French town originally. So you can see here the soil and everything. I guess when the English came and they came and saw that the French were just kind of burying their dead just kind of under a thin layer of soil, and the English were like, you can't do that, so like that's not respectful. So what they did was try to dig them up, and don't take my word for that, but they tried to, you know, bury them deeper. And I don't know if you can see why they couldn't bury them deeper. It's just rock. There's no soil here except for this top layer that they actually had to bring over here in order to do this. So from what I understand, they had to bring the soil over because there's no soil. I mean, there's no sand even. It's a very rocky beach. So here is a foundation of something. But it's definitely, you can see, I could be wrong, this could have been an old casket or something. Like, you can see the different layers of where stuff was. You can just see they had to make this, I guess. There's different layers to it. So I'm walking through the big grassy field to get back to where it's all cleared out. There's just this old path. I don't know if it's a path, but there's just some big rocks here. Nothing, but still it's kind of weird. So I guess once the English realized that they couldn't bury their dead, what they started doing, just stepped on another rock there. What they started doing was burying them in the basements of their house amongst one another, because it was nice and cold in their basement. It was all around. There's random little stones scattered throughout that, so I don't know if that signifies something or what. I'm gonna go walk over to this other section here, see what I can see over there. So I don't speak French, but I will try my best with this one. Let's see here. À la douce mémoire des frères hospitaliers de Saint-Jean de Dieu, disparus, tous leurs aussi de Louisbourg, 1758, I believe, R.I.P. So from what I understand, because I don't speak French, something about Saint-Jean died during the siege of Louisbourg in 1750, I want to say 8. There was 2 sieges here, and then whatever this is, Deux Charitas est hommage des frères hospitaliers de Saint-Jean de Dieu de Montreal, province of Quebec, AD 1939. So that's this memorial. I'll walk up here a little bit, and I think this is where the trail continues. I'm not going to do the full walk or anything today. Like, there's these stones that look suspiciously like something to me, but that could just be me. Maybe it's nothing. I don't see anything else. I'm just going to take a couple pictures, and I think that's it. I had no experiences or anything today, but it's a cool piece of history. If you get the chance to come here, I would certainly recommend it, and definitely do the full walk, I would say, because, I mean, other than seeing the monuments, I didn't really experience a whole lot. All right, thanks, guys. When the Ste. Marie cellar was excavated in 2006 and 2007, archaeologists found 45 human skeletons. The deceased had been wrapped in shrouds and carefully laid in 2 layers on top of the burned beams of the house. Most were young men, and a few showed signs of traumatic injuries. They most likely died during the winter of 1745-46, when disease and severe winter conditions claimed close to 1,000 members of the New England Garrison who occupied Louisburg after the siege. Charles Knowles wrote in 1746, "We cannot bury our dead, but are forced to let them lay in the snow until the thaws come." That's what I was talking about earlier, where they buried them in basements. I guess that was the cellar. There's also this weird foundation piece, which I found quite interesting. There's, you know, like old beams and stuff here too. Old pillars. There's an old nail in this piece of wood. But that's pretty much it. I want to get a better look at this. Like, there's a little, looks like what was a rock wall that looked like you can see this old, I don't know what it is, foundation or something. Obviously a modern rope. You can kind of see, like, there must have been something there at one point. Well, that is everything. I appreciate you guys watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see further adventures. Thanks, guys.